The world is constantly changing. Nature is changing, but also, for example, technologies. The University of Technology Sydney aims to respond to future developments and problems with a suitable strategy. This is where the two students, Tom and Jerry, come in, who will work together to develop new insights and ideas for the existing strategy ideas. Tom and Jerry both have the idea to analyze the external environment as it helps to discuss the topics of the existing UTS 2027 strategic ideas in the context of important trends and market developments. Jerry remembers hearing about megatrends in marketing in his first year at university, which are characterized by the fact they last for several years and mean profound changes in various areas. But Tom is not quite happy with Jerry's approach yet. He finds that although the megatrends indicate rough long-term trends and developments directions, they are still far too rough. That's why he wants to do a Pestel analysis, since it is an appropriate starting point for the analysis of external company spheres and the driving forces acting there. As political factors, he finds out that public funds are decreasing, that there are more and more amendments by international agreements like the Bologna process, and that the government constantly insists to increase student diversity. The economical and legal factors, he found out, are national and international rapid intensification of competition in higher education, since, for example, Asian countries are also offering better and better educational offers. Apart from that, the increasing complexity of business has created over 700,000 new jobs across the professional and business services. People must become lifelong learners to encounter the changes of the nature of work. As social factors, he finds out that increasing student fees change students' needs and expectations towards a more client focus, in which students are more concerned about the added value they get from university offer. Also, university graduation rates are rising constantly. For qualification, the changing working world means that it's never really completed. Universities should regard educational processes as episodic rather than once and forever completed to meet this trend. Barry also revealed some technological factors. The developments in information technology not only transform ways in which people work and communicate, they also transform ways in which knowledge is assessed, analyzed, and stored. This applies to universities in the 21st century. Additionally, universities and teachers must consider what is unavoidable in the educational sector in terms of digitalization, virtualization, and computerization. What is desirable and meaningful and what is not. Finally, he finds out that universities are under increasing pressure by their staff and students to discourse sustainability by giving solutions to the global crisis and by using their knowledge to promote national and international policy development. Also, more and more, the higher educational sector is increasing their initiative in applying sustainability principles after staying behind government and business sectors in this matter. Jerry and Tom are both satisfied with the results of the analysis. Now they try to discuss the existing ideas of the UTS strategic lifetime of learning and changing nature of work strategy in view of the results. They find out that generally all ideas mentioned in the strategy take up trends and developments. They have created a graphic to classify the individual ideas of the lifetime of learning strategy according to importance and realizability. As the diagram shows, there are three ideas that seem particularly important and reasonable. First, the idea of sustainability across the curriculum, as universities have to act in the eye of their students and staff when it comes to environmental issues. Second, the lifetime of learning product, considering the decreasing public funds, would be partial offset as the idea of lifelong contracts would help to gain higher and constant tuition fees. Thirdly, the idea of a more customer-centric product and build or buy tools that help students assess their competencies would improve the quality of learning for each individual student and would meet their need for a bigger client focus. Additionally, based on the available results, Tom and Jerry can say that the UTS 2027 Lifetime of Learning and the Change in Nature of Work strategy covers many needs and trends of the future.